Up next to help us stay fit while we're stuck in quarantine is Mile High Run Club studio manager, Jes Woods. Jes, how are you doing?
I am good, all things considered. How are you?
I'm, you know what, the same. That's the best way to put it. I'm
Yeah,
doing
good
good.
enough.
Yes. Yes. So, Jes, could you tell us about the Mile High Run Club?
Yes, I used to describe us as an indoor treadmill studio, but we are so much more than that now. I'm going to describe us as a running studio, period. And we offer indoor group treadmill classes. We have running coaches if you want to train with a running coach one-on-one. We have coached outdoor sessions, and we recently launched the virtual Zoom classes and soon to be launched audio guided runs as well. So we're trying to be the one-stop shop for anything and everything you're looking for running related.
Awesome. Awesome. So now let's talk about the new base building program and how exactly it'll help us while we're stuck at home.
Right. So we wanted to create something for people that need a little bit more structure, right? I think right now there's so many options to stay in shape that it might be demotivating versus motivating. And so we wanted to, if you're the type of person that needs structure and, you know, needs to be told what to run each day, we put a plan together and call it a base building plan, or call it a snap back from quarantine plan, call it a just tell me what to do plan. But basically it is a 4-week training plan, which you can find either through our website, Mile High Run Club, or through Training Peaks by searching for Mile High Run Club. And it is a 4-week training plan for any ability level. And it's going to include easy runs, a speed run, and one long run each week.
You know, for people like myself who just was able to discover the beauty of running, because I was not a runner before I was stuck inside. I definitely was on the elliptical. I was on the Stairmaster. I was not running. And I don't know, I fell in love with it now that I have nothing else to do.
Well, that's good to hear.
Yeah, you know, so what advice do you have for people like me who are just getting into running, don't really know exactly what to do? People tell me that I need to track the distance that I go, and I don't really care to. Help me out. What are we supposed to do?
That's a pretty big question. What are we supposed to do? But I'm going to start off by saying that, you know, there's nothing that you have to do, right? Like, especially right now, if running is an additional stressor in your life, or if tracking the mileage and tracking the pace is giving you stress or anxiety, don't do it. Like right now, we should only be, you know, running if it's bringing us joy. So if not having a plan and just waking up and heading out the door and going exploring in your own neighborhood is what brings you joy right now, then do it. But there's definitely some, I don't know, general guidelines or rules of thumb whenever you're just starting out, if you've never run before. So you want to make sure that you don't do too much too soon. I would say that's the biggest mistake that that I see.
That was I would tire myself out really quick. It was not, I had to find a pace. I think that was the hardest thing for me to do. Because when I first started running, very first day, I was like, zoom, like, you know, I was really going. And then I realized I don't think that's going to be good to continuously just go super fast for no reason when you should be keeping a steady pace.
Right. That's why the training plan has different types of runs, right? So every run that you go on doesn't have to be the hardest, all-out, fastest run of your life. Every run has a purpose, and so we built it in such a way that should keep everybody safe if they're following it, and keeping everybody healthy. So you don't want to start off doing too much too soon, mileage-wise. So we gave ranges in the plan. So if you know that you're a beginner and you're just starting out, you would go for the lower end of the range. And if, you know, you were training for a marathon and it got canceled and you're still, you know, in shape, then you go for the higher end of the range. So not too much too soon, have fun with it. Throw in easy runs. So easy, what does that mean? That means conversational pace. So if you feel like you can't hold a conversation and you feel totally breathless, then back it off. Like if it means jogging a block, walking a block, then that's what you do. So sprinkling in easy runs as well as those fast burst runs, that should keep you healthy.
I'm definitely taking notes because I need it. When I tell you I was really tired when I first started my run journey, I guess you can say, I was exhausted. So I'm taking all these tips in, you know, but as I said, I'm not the best runner, but I'm gonna get there. I'm gonna get there. So thank you guys so much for joining us. Please, everybody, please check out the Mile High Run Club, their newest program, and get to running. Get to running and stay fit.
Get to running, be safe, wear a mask, all that good stuff.
Yes, thank you.
Yeah.